Canada's Drag Race is dancing to the theme song.
I love that song.
It's good, right?
You have a
Wonderfully
purpose.
made, marvelous, glorious.
Isabella, I don't know this song.
You don't listen to the show then.
Wow, I'm gonna know I'm a fake fan.
Likewise.
I love that. This interview is gonna be great though, because we'll discover new things about each other.
How are you?
We were talking about this before we hit record.
Fatigued.
The question was, are you tired? And I froze.
Yeah, it was like the picture stopped or someone hit pause.
Literally that.
I was going to call the medics.
Medic.
Medic.
It used to be one of my pet peeves, because every drag queen's always tired. All the time, like tired ass drag queen.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it used to be my pet peeve when a drag queen, I'm so tired. I'm like, what do? You don't even do anything.
But you do things.
I can confirm.
You can confirm. You haven't stopped since you won Canada's Drag Race. Do you still have to say, what's my name anymore?
I have to say it all the
You
time.
don't.
All the time.
Why? And just for the listener, what's my name was Priyanka's way of getting people to A, say it properly, or B, know it.
Yep.
And why do you still have to say that? That's nuts to me.
The world is bigger than we think. There's so many people that don't know
Really?
what's going on here.
Really?
They have no clue. It's wild to me.
Do they say it incorrectly?
All the time.
What do they say?
Priyanka.
Oh, it's like my
Paprika.
last name, Proulx. They say Proulx, Proulx.
And I think they just panic in the moment. They see a
Yeah.
brown person, they panic.
They see a Y. They don't know what to do with it.
No, because no one likes to ask the question why.
Why? I have some whys for you. Why are you doing what you're doing? What's your intention in the body of work you're putting out now?
I like to create escapism for people because that's why I like entertainment. I used to sit in my bedroom as a child and put up curtains, and I bought a spotlight at Walmart and installed it myself and almost electrocuted myself. And I would put a fan on my bed and put a towel on my head and perform the Pussycat Dolls or Girlicious in my bedroom. And I think about that kid and I'm like, wow, I escaped something, like whatever, not really fitting in school and not really, like I have 3 other brothers and I didn't really fit in with them either, but I found my home in my bedroom performing.
With a little towel over your head.
Yeah, as my wig.
So sweet. So
Right?
sweet. But what little gay boy hasn't done that?
I know, right?
I did that.
It's so
tossing
fun.
my towel behind my shoulders like Cher.
Yes, Cher, so what an icon. But I do it so that people can have that same experience now in their life.
Yeah.
Because the older you get, the more anxious you get. Everything sucks. Oh
Unless
my
you
God.
meditate.
Doing your taxes?
What are taxes?
Exactly.
How have you done it all right? Because a lot of queens on these shows, the franchise, the Drag Race franchise, we hear about them for a bleep or two after they've been on the show, and then they sort of fade into the background. Whereas you took your win and you have had a trajectory that's been quite phenomenal. And I wonder what your first step was once you won to making that happen.
That's crazy.
Did you have a plan?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm a planner.
Are you? What's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini, crazy Gemini.
Crazy Gemini.
Get you.
Yeah.
There's another Gemini.
Mood swinging my way to the top. I think I just didn't want to be like literally what you just said. I'm as much as I am an expert, I'm the best student ever. Didn't pay attention in school, but now I love to learn things, and I'm like, okay, so if people think this of winners of the Drag Race franchise, how do I take my win and turn it into something major and catastrophic and don't drop off? Because like I need to entertain people for the rest of my life. I ain't going anywhere. But how does that translate? And I was like, it translates by having to like take your art, find your artistry, and put that project into the world, which is music. And that's what's been keeping me around for all these years.
What roadblocks have you faced along the way? Because you're talking music, that is a difficult industry to say the least.
Oh my God, everybody in the music industry is making everything up.
What do you mean?
I was like, I've met with so many music managers and like these major hitter producers, and everybody in the music industry seems to be reactive. And they're just like, there's no one's really an expert, but everybody knows the best, and everything's a little disorganized, but it's that magic that makes the music industry so amazing, because we think we all know why hits take off. We think we all know how to make the best pop star, but really it just kind of happens with effort and money and labels and stuff, yes, but sometimes it's just like a good equation, which is what makes it so magical. The hardest thing for me has just been just being taken seriously. you know, I'm a fun girl. I like
You
to
are
have
a fun
fun.
girl.
I've been in television and entertainment since I was 15 years old. And I think that a lot of people can take kindness for weakness.
they
Everybody
do.
wants to like sell you the house and not tell you that someone got murdered in it and that everything kind of, they're not going to work as hard as you. That's the hardest part. It's finding the right team and getting your music to be played in other spaces other than the box that people put you in.
And how do you be the boss, keep the integrity of your vision for songs, for the great videos that you put out, without being a diva?
Oh my God,
What?
you're psychotic and I love it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Teach.
Because I think about this all the time. Like right now, present day, currently, I keep saying out loud to my closest friends, it just sucks that whenever I'm a monster, people are motivated by that fear.
Yes.
Why is that?
Why
I
does
don't
it
want to
take
be
me to
mean.
see you next Tuesday to get the job done?
I hate it. I hate it.
understand that.
I hate it because there was a time where, you know, I was, the vision wasn't as clear and I was a little bit more frustrated because I was still learning so much about the industry. But then come 2023 and 2024, I was more clear. I was trying to find joy and happiness, and I was like, I don't want to have to be mean to people to do their job. I want people to walk away being like, when I worked with Priyanka, she was incredible, she was amazing, it was so easy, she had a vision, you know, blah, blah, blah. But
Is that possible?
no,
No, it's not.
because of society. Like
Yeah.
everyone's just like used to Meryl Streep and The Devil Wears Prada, and if you're not that, you're not going to be listened to. It's not happening. I still, up to this day, I've gone through 3 managers this year because all 3 of them took my
Quit.
kindness for weakness. I fired them. You don't deserve me. You can't take a cut from me just because you think that this is a cash grab and then be like, she's nice. You're not going to work that hard for her. That's crazy. It kept happening over and over again.
Can you do business out of drag and get a different response to it when, as opposed to do it in drag? Do you know what I'm saying?
I think because I go by Priyanka,
Yeah.
because
You're
I have a
always in drag.
female name,
Yeah.
everyone's like, don't care, don't listen to you. So now I'm like getting this like weird side. It's already hard being a person of color. It's already hard being a queer person of color. Slap a women's name on that,
Yeah.
maybe no one's listening to you.
Down the ladder.
It's heartbreaking to witness because I don't have it half as bad as women do, but I'm getting a
But
little
you're
slice
getting
of
a
it.
taste of it.
Yeah,
You're getting a taste of it. I want to talk to you about Shut It Down,
I
which
love
is a
that
great song. Let's have a little listen to it first.
Mmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's shutting it down. The Shaun Proulx Show, special guest Priyanka right now. That's Shut It Down from the debut album Devastation. Devastation.
It's wild listening to that
I
song,
was watching you listen to your own song.
but in the context of like just listening to the song.
Yeah.
Does this make sense to like the lyrics? Because I wrote that song
This
in
is
2022. Is the first song I wrote for this
it's
like
really good.
round, and I was like, damn, like all those words apply still to this day.
Yeah. Nothing's
Damn.
changed.
Nothing's
I want to talk to
changed.
you about the video. The video takes place in a beauty salon or a barbershop type of place.
Yeah.
The production values are really good, really high on this. I want to talk to you about that in a minute. But it's a daring video because inside the salon, it says on signs groomer. And you guys take a little boy, he must be 7, maybe.
He's 8.
He's 8?
He just turned 8.
He turned 8.
The minute I heard the song and the minute I thought of the concept for the video, I was like, no, the barbershop has to be called Groomers, and a kid has to walk in.
Yeah.
And it has to be a white blonde kid, because I need society to see this.
Everyone's nightmare what you're doing.
And I also need this kid to already be a drag queen.
Yeah.
Because the kid's already a drag queen in Nebraska. So I'm not doing anything wrong.
How hard was it to cast the kid?
It was so hard.
It was so hard because how many parents are going to let their kid in this day and age with the environment we're in, allow their kid to be in a music video where he's put into drag? That takes some open-minded parents.
Yeah, I mean, originally I was looking for a little brown kid to be the little version of me.
Yeah.
And all the brown parents said, no way, no way, no way. But this kid is from Nebraska. He's already a drag queen named Lulu Lovely Twirls and performs all around America. And so it was just like a no-brainer for the parents because the kid was already doing what they do. Yeah.
Wow, you were lucky to find him.
Very lucky
to find him.
And has performed with me in New York and asked me for makeup advice, and it's very, very sweet. It's very wild to see this young child like love drag so much because this kid gets to wear wigs, not the towels on the head that I had to.
Trump's going into office, and that's more of the rhetoric and the hate and the violence against the queer community and against the drag community and against the trans community, and that stuff bleeds up here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel concern-wise?
Oh, I'm always 10 out of 10 concerned.
Yeah.
Because like the fight just keeps getting harder and harder. I remember when I was at YTV, they wouldn't let the boy host wear wigs. This was like 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I was like, we're talking about SpongeBob SquarePants, we could put a wig on. But they wouldn't let us. It was like such a thing, I'll never forget it. And now, so it's like things were bad then and things are even worse now. So I'm definitely scared. But with videos like this and using the art to kind of keep it loud, but also make it fun.
Backlash on the video?
Tons.
Tons of backlash.
Oh yeah,
Good
but less of the kid actually, and more of the locker room scene, with it being about trans people in locker rooms.
Right.
Everyone's like so mad. They're so mad. I'm like, yeah, but I put a kid in drag. They're like, oh well, we'll get to that in a second. But the locker rooms.
God,
I was like, is it because it's hockey season? I'm like, Austin Matthews is obsessed with me. Do you know this?
No.
He loves me.
Does he?
He wants a piece of this cake, that's for sure.
Who doesn't?
Right?
Tell us about your tour, because I'm getting the wind-up signal from my producer.
We're winding up.
I can't believe this segment's over already.
Right?
So many more questions for you.
It's crazy what trauma can do. We need a whole hour.
We do need an hour or two.
Or 2 hours.
Or a 2-hour conversation.
Tour all across Canada. I've done a lot of it already.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing Southern Ontario. I'm doing East Coast, and I have one big show in Toronto at Access Club.
Lovely.
I'll see you there, front row. You'll be crying.
I will be weeping.
Singing every single word to shut it down.
Yes.
And I will groom you into a lovely drag
Oh,
queen.
do. Is that a promise?
That's a promise, baby.
Would you be my mother?
I'll be your drag mama.
Priyanka, I've got so much respect for you, and I wish you nothing but joy.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I'll find the joy. I'll keep fighting for the joy. That's the only way to have it.
Fight for the joy. Hey, thanks for listening. You've got the Shaun Proulx Show over and out for another week. Follow me on Twitter at Shaun Proulx, on Instagram at Shaun Proulx Media Inc. Check out my Substack, please. Glad you listened. Thanks a lot. Peace and love.